Yo, what up, yous mugs? I have a new episode of The Old 52. The Old 52 is back! This is where I take a look at number one issues of now defunct series and brush the dust off them and give them a shout out, essentially. This time, we are looking at The Darkness, number one, from Image and Top Cow. It is written by Garth Ennis and drawn by Mark Silvestri, who they co-created this title together. This is 1996, and Garth Ennis was pretty much shooting up to superstardom as far as being a writer. He was a big hit on Preacher from DC Vertigo, and an underground, well, I wouldn't maybe say underground hit, but essentially a big cult hit with Hitman. By the way, Hitman is an awesome book. Check out anything you can, both Hitman and Preacher. I think they're still his best works. So, Mark Silvestri tagged him to start the Darkness series. I think he wrote the first or two story arcs on the series to really get it kicked off and excited. Essentially, it's a spin-off of their already successful Witchblade series. And it stars this character, Jackie Estacado, who, unbeknownst to him, is the next in line to harness the power of the darkness. What's interesting is, Jackie is a hitman for the mob. And he's actually kind of a piece of shit scummy guy, because he seems to take joy in killing. He sleeps around with women, the kind of women that would give Joe Pesci a blowjob in Casino. Not a very respectful person. He's about to turn 21, and unbeknownst to him, he is of the bloodline to receive this ultimate power of darkness, which essentially creates little beasties that do everything your will desires. And let's see here. He, right now, is actually more concerned about who is screwing over his boss, and there seems to be a turf war that's starting between him and a rival mafia don. They're worried about who the snitch is, all that kind of, standard stuff, which Garth Ennis writes very well, by the way. But all that's interrupted when, in his hotel room, he starts to go crazy, and the power starts to take over, and he starts vomiting this black gook. Then this SWAT team shows up, and then the SWAT team's alien enemy beastie monster creatures, the Angelus, shows up, who look very Mark Silvestri with their glowing torsos and wings. And of course, hence starts the battle. The Angelus meant to get there as he was taking the power so they could kill him and kill the power forever. That didn't work. So he is able to escape and actually complete the job that he had really kind of meant to get going, to kill his boss's rival. In classic Garth Ennis fashion, death by toilet. Lots of toilet stuff in Ennis's work. Not sure what the exact kind of metaphor is, or maybe he just likes toilet humor. Well, the issue ends with Jackie kind of realizing he has become this darkness, talking to whatever mysterious voice that is prompting him. All in all, a really exciting first issue. It gives you a lot to kind of dig. This actually, what's interesting is, essentially, we're looking at a superhero title where a fairly evil mafia hitman is turned into a superhero by essentially getting the power of all evil, and somehow that makes him a good guy. It's an interesting twist on an idea, something that definitely was in the 90s kind of played around with, like when you go so far into evil, what can bring you back? And essentially that's what they're doing right here with this series. It was actually a really exciting start. All in all, I thought it was very good work. I do think there's an odd transition where he uses the power first, and both armies are killed in his hotel room. By the way, I mean, okay, we have these giant angel wing demons fighting the SWAT team, and then the beasties come out. I just can't help but wonder what it was like to be in the next hotel room. Just hearing all that. It's like, hey! People gotta sleep! Enough with your evil demon fighting! Alright. That's when a mafia guy who's gonna kill him anyway shows up. Puts a gun to his head, pulls the trigger. Unfortunately, I feel like there's an odd transition where he's suddenly standing up and has all the power. I'm not sure if that transition quite works. That's the only thing in the issue that I have to nitpick about that really didn't quite work. Otherwise, what a cool start for a series. It's collected in trade, obviously, and you could probably pick this back issue up pretty cheaply. I'm not sure what the price is, but it can't be like $80 or something like that. Go check it out. Darkness #1, Garth Ennis and Mark Silvestri. I think that's it, so push the button, Lindsay.